This one is definitely
it was
going to be called Chicken Kickin.
Chicken.
No, it is
Chicken
Kickin.
Yeah.
MD Chicken Kickin.
No, just
Chicken Kickin. Yeah.
You don't,
All right,
we don't
just-
have to add
just don't
Maryland
go
in there.
crazy.
It's just
Yeah.
Ravens
It's implied.
football chicken kicking.
Yeah.
With
Ravens,
the
Orioles, chicken kicking, finger licking, Dave's Hot Chicken good.
I am excited to try to get some viral ass moments.
Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished.
All right, cool. Oh yeah, I saw him.
Oh,
I was gonna say
yeah.
something.
That is nice.
Yeah, so Slippery Stallions, we are back in the stew. It's been a couple weeks, guys. We haven't been back in the studio since before the Ravens started, before week 1. Yeah, so now here we are. We're back. Coon's not. Coon's still on his phone. He's digital.
Yeah.
He's on that digital
Whose
dash.
tits were those?
Nobody's.
Get it.
Yeah.
Big fat titties.
Looks like his name's.
Big old fat
his name?
titties. Anyway, you're probably gonna hear the rooster cooing. I've been getting some egg production. That's been cool. But they've been burp-a-durin'. And my dad had a funny little. He was like, "Oh, so what's up with that rooster? So seems pretty mean." And I'm like, "Yeah, he protects like." He ran off a hawk the other day. Did I tell you guys about
No,
that?
he did.
No.
Oh shit! Can you remember the hawk from the one?
Yeah, the
episode
one that
that
keeps
was-
trying to. You killed that one. Yeah.
So it swooped down. I'm up in the baby's room so I can look out the back.
Mm-hmm.
It swooped down on one of the birds,
Wow.
and the rooster just came out of fucking nowhere, beelined. By the time I got down the stairs and came out, the rooster had the hawk was flying away, and the rooster is chasing it. Can't fly on the ground, running in
under-
its direction
wow.
towards the corner of the neighbor's house, and the hawk flew away, and then the rooster stood up. I was like,
Put his chest.
Nah.
I saw him. He was swinging
really?
his nuts a little bit ago, fucking out there, just kind of strutting the fucking yard
Yeah,
pimp.
dude, I actually-
He's a yard pimp.
I got some. I had to give him some respect after that. I had to
did-
put some respect on his name a little bit.
Did his
after that.
wings go out?
Oh yeah, he
when
was flapping. He was like, "Yeah, motherfucker, that's what I don't fuck with my bitches." That's basically what I.
Dude,
the whole
that's
body language.
totally-
He is a yard pimp.
Dude, he's the Papa Bird.
So
Dude, he's the Papa Bird.
my dad's like, I don't know, man. Those chickens just roam around your yard. I'm like, yeah, they go in the woods. They come around, and at the end of the night when it gets dark, they go in the coop. I lock it up. I don't know about that, man. There's no way to just keep them in somewhere. I'm like, dude, Dad, they're just let them free range. They can eat bugs, like do whatever they want. They'll be happier. They're not in like a 10-foot coop, just let them do their thing. Well, I mean, one of those chickens attacked somebody. Like you're walking down the road. What's up, Tom? You're walking down the road, and one of those chickens goes after somebody walking down the road, man. And I don't think your homeowner's insurance is going to cover that. That's like having a pit bull. And I was like, Dad, I don't think that it's like having a pit bull. I think if you get beat up by a rooster,
Yeah.
like you need to just kick the fucking bird. If it's coming at you, just kick the motherfucker.
Yeah.
The people that get fucked up are the people that like turn and run or like cower away. Like
I got chased by a goose one time. That was the scariest fucking thing I've ever had happen. We were smashing its eggs though, so it kind of was like warranted.
that's fucked up.
Yeah, it was fucked up. I mean, I was with the kid. I was with the kids doing it. They were just started grabbing them and smashing them. And all of a sudden, this goose, like this mother, came around, fucking was squawking, dude. And we just fucking those bitches can run.
Oh yeah.
We took off, so I can see chickens being. That's very alarming. If a rooster's chasing you, that's gonna be scary. That's to be very terrifying.
It almost fucked up Uncle Jim. When
Yeah,
they
it looks
had
looks
chickens.
creepy, dude.
The when Uncle Jim had chickens, he was scared of the rooster. It fucked him up a couple times. I swear
can
to God.
see Jim getting messed up by that.
They had like 50 chickens, and a raccoon killed all of their chickens
Would
one
do
by
that.
one.
Damn.
And it would just come in
Every
the pen,
single one.
come in the pen, rip the head off, and just leave the body.
Damn.
Damn, straight
Just kill
murder.
him.
That's
Yeah.
just straight murder.
Rip the head off.
No fucking motive. Just
Raccoon
Yeah.
murder.
Just raccoons just
Damn.
fucking
Raccoon
trying to have a
murder.
little fun. Serial raccoon. They have one chicken.
Dropping RMs straight up.
They have one chicken left, and they call it hen solo.
That's
Damn.
good. That's
and
clever.
it lays 1 egg a day.
Dude.
One egg a
That's a
day.
good one.
The only time I've ever really been attacked was by a wild turkey.
A wild turkey attacked you?
Dude, it was so nuts.
That
I'm
is
driving.
horrifying.
I'm
That is
driving
horrifying.
down.
That's actually scary.
I'm driving down. I think it was Thomas Run
That turkey had rabies.
behind the college, and it was like right around like 3 o'clock. And all of a sudden, I'm driving down this one little dinky road, and all of a sudden, I see this big ass turkey walking in the middle of the road with all these little like hens or like these little
Baby turkeys.
these little like
Chiclets.
yeah.
Turklets.
And he
Turklets.
just looked like this big Papa OG Pimp Daddy bird, right? And he's huge as shit. He gets all big how they get, and they're all tiny and they're all like gray and they're just like moving. There was like maybe like 20 of them.
I don't think I've ever seen.
And
a
next
baby
thing you know,
turkey.
he starts charging at my car. I stop my car, dead stop in the middle of the road. Thank God nobody was behind me.
You just run
And
them all
then-
over?
No, I just stop. He comes running up, and I'm like kind of looking, and then he comes even faster. So then I switch it right into reverse, and he just comes running, and all of a sudden he just does one little whop, and you
Pecks your
hear him
car?
literally
He pecked your shit?
He pecked the splitter of my front lip of my car. And just put a little tiny dent in it. I'm like, that son of a
That
bitch.
jive
Damn.
turkey.
Dude, and I was just
That
and I
jive
just
jive
backed
turkey.
up real fast and turned around, and then him and them just popped off.
What a
It was
JT,
nuts.
bro.
What
Wow.
a JT.
I mean, wild turkey, that whiskey, that'll.
It wasn't crazy, but it literally left a mark in the car. Like I always would look down at the bumper and go, "That was that wild turkey."
Yeah.
That's crazy because they're usually very like shy.
It saw my orange car. I guess just thought it was like, like
Was it
Thanksgiving
Cobalt?
was getting him.
Oh, no, would you?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just associated
Yeah.
orange with like
Motherfucker
Italian.
got
Pumpkins.
Trump pardoned him, and he was like, "I'll fucking do what I want, motherfucker."
Yeah.
When I got my chickens, you could buy baby turkeys,
really.
and people like get them and raise them. And
Yeah.
then
Kill 'em?
By the time it's November, they're full grown. and
God,
you-
that's
Oh, dude.
savage shit.
see that
But
to
it's
me
smart.
is
Now,
fucked up.
you know what I would do?
just rather buy a turkey.
You know what I would do?
I knew this guy that worked at Weber's Farm, and his job literally for the season was to feed all the baby turkeys, raise them, make sure they're all good,
Name
clean
them.
them, literally everything. And then at the end of the season, when it was time for Thanksgiving, he had to kill all of them.
My God, see that,
Dude.
That's
I mean, that would
Dude.
fuck me
Yeah,
up.
it's like
man.
a lot.
Would he
I
take him in
couldn't
the
do that.
backyard and pretend to hunt him?
That's
I would do
horrible.
that. I would just like go, little bitch, and then like wait like an hour, and then just pop out all camoed out.
Just put them in.
And
Put
just-
them all in like an acre, a 10. A
I have
10
two
acre.
claymores out, straight up,
You're not gonna have any meat left.
Claymore.
but like turkey
You
claymores.
know those are banned now, claymores.
Do you want a little whiskey?
Yeah, I'll take one. You don't
Really?
gotta get it. I'll just
There's
okay. Yeah, I'll get it.
cups, and then there's
Is there any
ice in the
beers?
freezer.
But claymores,
Beers?
yeah, I'm pretty
Beers?
sure. I did see a video. I'll grab you one. I did see a video where they were like banned because I didn't realize how effective they were. Apparently, there's just a ton of like fucking steel balls, like a little bit bigger than BBs. It's like hundreds or thousands of them. What is it? What do you? Oh,
What is this?
and it can fuck like anything
It's like-
within like 120 degrees in front of a claymore. Up to like 25 meters is like you're getting fucked up, and then like up to 50 meters. It'll like it's very likely to maim or like fuck you up pretty bad. But 25 meters is like you're probably gonna die. It's gonna fuck your shit up.
So why would
Oh,
that be?
yeah.
I mean, what?
Well,
isn't
I
that
think that's
war?
because it's like it could just there's so much collateral damage
Oh,
potential
true.
and shit.
Everybody else
Yeah.
could get hit off of it.
Isn't
Damn,
that
it's
kind of
fucked up.
crazy? In like the
Damn.
Geneva Convention, they like if something just kills you straight up, it's not that big of a deal. But if something like maims you, then it's outlawed.
You know, like shotguns.
Shotguns are outlawed. They used to have these triangle blades in World War One, that were literally the shape of a triangle.
Damn.
And the reason why was because once you got stabbed with them, it's like almost impossible to
Oh,
suture
shit,
up.
'cause it- that's
can't-
true.
You can't pull it back out. It
You
just
can't pull
creates
it.
that.
That
However
makes
deep
sense.
it goes, it stays that wide.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
and it's you can't suture it up, so it's like
That's
you're done.
That's
You're
horrible.
just gonna bleed out. So they
Fuck,
outlawed
that's
them, and
wild.
you can't use those. But like,
Mustard gas.
yeah,
That shit just melts your insides.
Ew,
Can you
yeah.
fucking
That's
imagine?
fucking wild.
Like literally, you're just like in a fucking hut with your boys. Someone just like, throws in mustard gas, and you're just and literally it's
It's like
just like
melt your whole inside. That's fucking.
or you're in a commune with your homies, and they say it's a cult. Next thing you know, You're being fucking gassed.
or you're somewhere and you're trying to make a TikTok video and someone throws in like, "Oh, it's a smoke grenade for the effect,"
And then it's mustard
and
gas.
it's mustard gas.
You lost me. I love it though. You took me on a wild ride there.
What kind of beers you got? I might have a cup of beer.
I don't know.
Are they like from this year or?
You got Sierra Nevada IPA.
I'll take one of them.
Look, the chickens are in here. What are you doing?
You don't like
The
IPAs.
rooster. I know. I'm trying to see. This might be you. Sweetwater though. I've had it. That would definitely be more his vibe.
Sour.
I don't know. Put it on the side real quick. Put Oh, Mickey, like a Mick Ultra. Yeah, let me get that.
There's aren't there some margarita joints in there?
Hell
too?
yeah.
I gotta stick with liquor, else I'm gonna piss 7 times. I actually have a bit.
Get yourself some liquor. There's ice cubes in the top
Dude.
freezer.
Mickey's are twist offs.
Oh my god.
So we have not been
the
back.
fuck?
We have not been back since.
I literally just turned it upside down.
Yeah, why did you?
I was looking at the bottom of
looking
the,
at
the
it,
date
it's
and
like,
shit.
now
What
it's
kind
just
of
a
fucking
foam
idiot?
mess.
What a fucking dumb ass.
With
Well,
the blicky.
We are in a garage, so
Yeah,
it's-
but it's
all
fucking.
good.
With the Mickey.
I do like that it's starting to get cool now. We're gonna be. We're gonna throw
That's why I
that.
got the hoodie on.
We're gonna
but
throw that fire on in the next couple months. Throw that coal stove. Get it nice and
I
crispy in
know,
here.
dude. That's gonna
I
be
know, dude.
that's
Poker
gonna be
night.
some good feeling.
Dom, I
dude.
was gonna give you mine. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm glad I didn't. There's like a big pube like
Dude.
beard
Probably
hair.
no
bigger, yeah.
peeps, you dude.
But we have not met up since week 1 of the Ravens. So just like most
God
Ravens
damn, that's
seasons,
refreshing.
we are riddled with injuries right now.
Unreal.
Yeah, I'm.
Dude, the whole season's fucking riddled with injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Nick
League.
Chubb shit, dude, was fucking disgusting.
And it's all star players.
Yeah.
As soon as
wild.
Nick Chubb went down, I was like, Aaron Rodgers, who?
Oh my god.
As far as the injury replay,
You know what's
replay?
crazy about that injury is apparently in college he fucked up that same knee, tore his MCL, PCL, and ACL,
Who Chubb did?
and dislocated it at the same time, same injury. So
Dude.
if he fucked that same knee up again, dude, it's not going to recover this. That might be a
It
career
might be it
ender.
for him.
And that's terrible. He's pretty young, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know
like
how.
26.
Yeah. Oh
about
god.
right.
I think he's 26,
Aaron
27.
Rodgers is probably done.
I think so. Here's what's
Yeah.
funny with
I
that
think
shit.
he's done.
So did you hear?
I hate to
so
say it,
Part
but-
of him had.
Achilles are bad injuries.
Here's the thing.
J.K.
He's
Dobbins
40,
probably-
dude.
Look, Aaron
He's
Rodgers
40.
still found a way to fuck the Packers, even leaving them. Because now, since he had to play like he had to play like 60% of the season for the Packers to get a first round pick. So now they're that trade.
Really?
Their picks drop down to fucking rounds. So now they
Why
get like
would
a
that matter
second.
for the Packers?
I don't know. I was reading that. I'm not sure. Like, because they traded him.
It was just part of their deal.
Because part of the deal. So it'd be whatever a first or
it
a
was
second.
a trade deal. For
Yeah,
the Jets.
depending. Yeah, so they got the Jets either first or second if Aaron played
I thought
like
that was
60%.
Like a league rule for a second.
No,
I was
it
like,
was
that doesn't
just
make any fucking sense.
part of the deal. That's why I said, damn. So now it went from a first round and like a fifth or whatever, like a second and a sixth or whatever it was. So I mean, it's still a good fucking pick, but I'm like, he found a way to come out, do 4 plays, and
Yep.
fucking fuck the pack again.
yeah. I don't think.
yeah. But
I
that
don't
was
think
wild.
he asked to get hurt.
No, of course not. But then again, it's like you get your fucking paycheck and just
Yeah.
roll your ankle real quick.
I know.
Yeah.
No, wait. I mean, he still doesn't get all of his
Dude.
contract, right? Or
Nah,
was it most
there's
of it
guaranteed money. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but I know there's definitely.
Ravens
I
are
know.
looking at Kenyon Drake.
We signed him to the practice
I
squad.
thought we
Did
already
we?
didn't we have him?
We
Yes,
had
we
him.
did.
So I was like,
Yes,
We
we
already
did.
had him.
they were inquiring
We already
about
had
Cam Akers, which could have
Cam
been cool.
Akers,
We
yeah.
already had Drake.
We had Drake last year, wasn't
We
it?
already had him
Good.
at the
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, we already had him.
We had him at the 6.
I think they're.
That's
going,
why everyone's scared of the 6.
I think they're going for him.
What?
And him at the 6. What does that mean? What does that mean?
You're scared of the 6.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what that is.
He was number 6.
No, he was number 17, I thought.
Nobody
Yeah, he
knows
was.
that reference to Drake.
No.
Yeah, but why
Yeah,
would?
but why would what
does
does
that-
that have
how
to
does
do
that
with
pertain to this?
Kenyon Drake? Oh, Drake. Kenyon Drake.
Oh,
Coon, you know what? For once, you were on point. And
Yeah,
we
had that-
were
that
fucked
all-
up on that.
For, I
one, you know?
forget who Drake is, honestly. I don't fucking. I was.
You're scared of the 6.
In the last
You know,
podcast, when we were doing like numbers of quarterbacks, and you were like,
Yeah.
"There's also not a double-digit number of quarterback doesn't have a 1 in it." Was that a joke? Because I laughed.
No,
No,
I
that's true. No, they
I
always
laughed
do.
listening
Like,
to it afterwards. I was like, damn, that joke went over everyone's head. I don't know if you were serious.
No, I'm just that bad at like sports. Like I'm just like that
and numbers.
and numbers. Yeah, because it's 0 through 9 or
19.
not 0. It's
0 through 19.
0 through 19. Yeah, for get out of here. Why is there a rooster
Yeah,
in the
get this
fucking?
bro-
oh
What are you
my
doing?
god,
Get this
dude!
guy on camera.
Why is he in here?
Dude, he's literally in here.
3 of them. They're all following him.
Come here. Come here, bro.
There's nothing in here for you,
He didn't like that. He turned his head real
Fuck
quick.
him.
dude. There's
Stupid
there's
cock.
chickens in the stable right now.
Dude, this is so nuts.
Yeah,
We
here
need a
comes
chicken
more.
cam.
We're gonna have to take the cam.
That's because they
and,
hear
like,
your voice. They want fucking food, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I
there's
just
a fourth
fed him.
one. Get the fuck out.
Jesus. Fucking dinosaurs.
Dude.
Yo, he high stepped out of here.
What a dumbass.
Damn.
Yeah, we're getting infiltrated by fucking chickens.
Fuck
Like,
you.
yo.
Get out of
you
here.
Yo, he walked out of here and did it on his way out.
Dude, that
Fucking
was
fighting
so-
words.
Yeah. Say that shit walking, pussy.
Yeah, I was looking up Royal Farms earlier. You're about to change my fucking mind.
Yo, man, I had some real
Can
fun
you
on
have
Monday.
About to get him right here.
Wait, I got a spicy 5-piece tender
Put you up in a dinner roll and a
with
Western
extra
fry.
with extra Chesapeake sauce.
Yeah, Chesapeake.
I'm
sauce.
sure. I think Rogan has said this like 30 times, but can you imagine if chickens were like 6-7 feet tall?
It's
Oh,
horrifying.
yeah, dude.
We would
Imagine
be
if
fucked.
bugs were that big. They're just,
Imagine if flies
they're
were
like
that big.
Cars.
Imagine if flies were flying around the size of like Fiats.
Well, I wouldn't be outside. That's. I mean, I wouldn't go
Apparently,
anywhere.
back when the atmosphere had more oxygen and it bugged, like scorpions were like the size of dogs and shit.
Dude.
Yeah,
Because
it's-
something about how much oxygen they take in, the
Mm,
more
they
oxygen
grow.
that was available, the more.
Damn,
Sort of like how
yeah.
plants were bigger because there was more sun, or maybe
Ah.
they're getting more plants because more sunlight and shit.
Can you imagine riding a scorpion?
Can you imagine,
And then
no, it would
just the
sting
tail
you in the
stinging in the back of the head.
I
Just a
mean,
fucking sword.
I mean, if you could tame one and then get one for like a Halloween costume to be Scorpion King, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's true.
that's true.
That
But
would be
dude, you'd
kinda
have
cool.
to cut the tail off or like figure something out because you're like, giddy up, motherfucker, and he's like, yeah, you thought,
Yeah,
and you just
they
stab.
You
have
can
like-
declaw.
they have like-
you can declaw cats.
They have like a cap
Yeah.
on it,
You know?
like a
Well,
rubber cap.
Yeah,
The
Like a
crazy
little
thing
wax
about
one.
that is, insects have an exoskeleton. So imagine
Hmm.
a scorpion the size of a dog. How hard that it might be like fucking a car door. You don't even
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
know.
true. That big.
Like, you imagine trying to fuck a scorpion up and it's just like iron bladed.
Dude, that sounded really weird.
yeah. I thought you were going.
I
to
thought he was
fuck a
going to
scorpion.
say,
Yeah, I thought
can you
were like,
imagine
trying to fuck
fucking
a
a
scorpion?
scorpion?
Yeah.
Did I
And then,
did I
like,
say
you get-
fuck or fuck up?
You said
That's
you
that
said,
was
way-
a Freudian slip, right?
yeah. Can you just imagine lifting that tail? And then-
Dude,
You guys ever
dude.
think of fucking a scorpion? A dog scorpion?
This is
a
bad.
dog-sized squirp.
Oh man.
No.
I bet they squirp.
That stinger right up your ass. Dude.
That's
Dude, he came right over to the fucking window. Now he's over here.
I'm about to close the window in a second because he's literally probably
I
standing
think-
in the window.
I think probably next
cockadoodling.
pod we're just
Nah,
gonna
dude,
have
it's
to rile
content.
him up and get him
It's
in
content.
the pen and lock it.
He's just
And
fucking.
then when the pod's over, let him out.
That's a Brian. Brian like
He's
killed his
clout
rooster.
chasing.
I think Brian finally got like. Didn't he like go out and like kill his rooster? Didn't
Recently?
Walters when he had all.
You
those
know,
chickens?
no,
I think he like got tired of it, went out there and just killed it one day
I think he did.
because he got
fucking
tired of it. Like
hilarious.
fucking
You know what? I
yoking
gotta
up. I couldn't make
double-
that.
I
I
gotta-
don't want to making it up. and
Yeah,
lying
yeah,
on him.
yeah, Brian.
But-
Allegedly.
Brian,
Allegedly.
comment
Brian-
if you killed your rooster.
Yeah, Brian, comment. Because,
I'm pretty sure he's like, yeah, I had to fuck that my motherfucker waking me up.
You know, I don't know if
Fucking-
Dude, he doesn't wake me up. He just cockadoodles all day long. Like three times,
I don't
probably
know if
6
Brian
times an
did
hour.
that.
6 times an hour.
What time does he start?
In the morning, usually. Yeah, I get Oliver to let him out in the morning when he wakes up. Most of the, when
He's
Oliver's
ever
there.
fucked with Oliver? Like, you ever chasing him or anything?
Yeah. Oliver like came in the one day and he's like, I'm never going outside again. He's like, I'm never going outside again. I'm like, what happened? He's like, the rooster just kept coming after me. And I was like, dude,
No,
you just
fucking kick him.
I was like, you just got to kick it. And he's like, all right. And he went and put his shoes on and he just went on like a chicken kicking rampage. He just ran outside and just started chasing the.
Where you going, Ollie? I'm going chicken kicking.
Yeah, fucking
Chicken kicking.
What's funny is almost
All right,
like
Dude, that's a good
the
flavor for a
episode name.
sauce.
That's the episode.
Chicken
name.
kicking.
Chicken
I like
Chicken
that.
kicking.
I
That
got
is
here.
totally the name.
I was by myself. I just pulled up, came in here, and just like was chilling by myself, laying here, and they were just quiet.
He's back.
Yeah.
They didn't give a like. It was just he wasn't cockadoodling at all. Once this motherfucker came out and walked in here, all 4 of them came in this bitch. So it's like literally, it's they're trying to show off or some shit because it was quiet for a while.
This house I was working at had like a chicken coop, like 10 of them. And, I mean, it was just all fucking day. As soon as I got there, around 8 o'clock, they'd start. And it was just this one's going maybe every 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Imagine fucking 6 of them
God.
every
See,
3
you don't
minutes.
need
Dude,
6
screw
roosters.
that.
You need 1 rooster.
I
That's why I
think
don't
they did
understand.
the same thing. I remember when they were babies when I went there like a few months before. And there was like 20 of them. So, obviously, you're going to
Yeah.
have some fucking
Well, they don't
lose. Yeah.
You don't sex. You can't sex them when they're babies. Like you don't know what they are. So you're just kind of luck of the draw. But
So you didn't know you were getting a rooster?
no, it was just I was lucky. I got just one. Honestly.
Are you all fucking roosters?
Yeah. Can you imagine?
God.
Laying no eggs.
It's weird though.
Dude, you would have
No
a squad
experts.
though,
All
dude.
cocks.
That would be like your actual personal posse, like your own like cock.
That's when you
Guard.
that's when you start like getting them into chicken fighting. At
Yeah,
that point,
just
you, know what I mean? You start doing
Yeah.
illegal ass shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's when
I
a
mean,
cop
if you-
stops by here and a plane flies over.
Yeah.
And you see you got
Fucking-
5 roosters.
fucking-
You're like, that's
Dude,
a
you're
cockfighting
walking
ring.
distance from 40.
Give me your change.
You guys could straight
He's been in trouble
post up
before.
down 40.
You've
Just own
used
that whole
you used the
intersection.
framework of your above ground pool as a cockfighting ring.
Cock ring.
Dude, that
wish.
would be
A cock
perfect.
ring.
Drain the water, yeah, in the fall and winter, cockfights.
Yep.
That is
But-
crazy that they do that. They put like razor blades
Razor
on
blades
the
Yeah.
on them and shit.
And they go fucking.
Ew, that's
wild.
crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ew, I
They-
didn't
oh,
know
yeah.
That's
that.
what they do. That's
They
like
attach
mixing-
razor
'cause
blades to
they
their
kick,
spurs.
too.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
They kick
okay,
and
never
they
mind.
peck.
I wasn't really. I was just.
So it's a
joking
very
with it.
fucked up
No,
sport.
yeah, they put
It's
them.
like
They
any kind of
attach
dogfighting
them
and
as
shit, but-
knives, as weapons. Like they don't put razor blades under their feet just to fuck with them.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Right now, I'm putting a little 22 on my rooster. Like, let fucking put a gun on.
Dude,
that
I'm putting a
bitch.
little C4 on it with an
Just-
explosive.
Or a nail gun, it just makes contact.
Dude, a stapler.
A stapler.
That's how nail guns work. If some nail guns, if you hold down the trigger and you press, it'll just automatically shoot, so you can just go rapid fire.
Fuck.
So it's just
See, I think we might be
6
on to
fucking
something.
nails in a goddamn rooster's chest.
You know that show that's like what's the robots that fight? BattleBots.
Yeah.
BattleBots.
Like let's morph those 2 ideas. Like let's do
Robot chicken.
Robot chickens.
Robot chicken. We could bring back robot chicken,
Yeah.
but like in a different way.
Straight make cyborg chickens with like different weapons on them.
Oh, I'm in.
Robot Chicken was a show that just came on at 2 a.m. and felt like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Every time you watched it, I was like, "Is this?"
It felt
real?
like you were on drugs when you literally,
Yeah,
did
literally.
not do any drugs.
It was for
Like,
people
at
that were
all.
on drugs, but when you weren't on drugs, it felt like you were on drugs. I can't imagine what that shit was like when you were on
Yeah,
drugs.
fuck that.
That show was so funny. It
probably
always
just-
had the best 3-second clips ever.
You got to think about it. That was
Really
like
was like
the
a
hot
cartoon.
dog
that
one
was
was the
like
best.
Vine
Oh, she's gonna
and
do it?
TikTok before Vine and TikTok.
It was like a
That's
cartoon
weird.
Yeah.
sketch show. It was like a sketch show, but it was all cartoons.
but
and
it's like the
claymation
short
and shit.
the short form
Yeah.
attention
Just
span
rapid fire.
rapid fire shit.
Did
That's
you
why
guys
I
ever
started
see
getting-
the-
slowly getting everybody used to that shit? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Did you guys ever see the one where the little kid was peeing at the urinal and you see him and then all of a sudden this hockey player comes out of nowhere and just nails him into the urinal
No.
and then it's like that's the end of the clip, like how it's so quick.
No, but that's happened to me in real life.
It was so random, but it was so good. But it was a robot chicken like thing.
Mm-mm.
And then the guys in the diner, they're staring at this blonde that just ordered a hot dog and fries at this diner, and she gets it and she goes like this to eat it, and the one guy goes, "Oh, she's gonna do it," and then it ends because they were waiting for her to hold up the hot
that's too
dog.
good.
What was it fucking? Remember like Prometheus and Bob and shit? Remember that like
yeah.
it was like the alien and the fucking
Yeah.
caveman. Oh, it wasn't on the Robot Chicken. It was on some kind of the fucking.
Prometheus and Bob.
And then you had who were like the superheroes? The
Mad
fucking. Yeah, the Scuba Steve went in the fucking toilet and the fucking. You remember all
Scuba
them?
Steve was
Big Daddy.
Big
Nah,
Daddy.
no, it was there's a fucking cartoon. There was like a bunch of little actually now.
Actually,
Remember
no.
that shit?
Okay, yeah.
Oh man, that was that was
I
wild.
vaguely remember that
That
one.
was forever. I love that shit. But yeah, anyways.
Dude.
But these chickens are funny because like I got 2 this kind, I got 2 this kind, I got 1 of these this kind, blah blah blah.
Do
And
they lay different colored eggs?
so I have an olive egger. They lay like olive eggs, and then they haven't laid any eggs yet. I think
I don't
I'm
think I've
just
seen that
getting
before.
like the brown chickens to lay right now. I'm getting like 2 eggs a day, but like the 2 brown ones hang out together. Like
Clicking up,
the,
clicking up.
the 2 gray ones hung out together.
Sounds about right.
Now that the
Yeah.
gray one of the gray ones got killed, it hangs with the black one.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
would-
like
I
the
would
chickens.
too. Yeah.
The chickens are like got their own tribes. And then I have
kinfolk.
They have an alliance.
and then
And
I
then that
have
white rooster just
a
fucking
big
fucking-
white cock.
just kicking them off.
The white rooster.
I have a-
keeping them in line.
Dude,
Solo.
he's definitely yeah.
A big white cock, and they're rare.
fucking Derek
He must be
Vineyard.
Eastern European or something.
No, I think yeah.
Hey, do the eggs? Do there's like different? Do you taste the difference?
think
and
it's
shit?
from
Is it
Belgium.
actually like by what you know?
Yeah, white
Were you
cocks
eating
taste
stuff?
different.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
for
I've
sure,
heard.
for sure.
But eggs.
Eggs.
What are the eggs?
The eggs.
Oh, the eggs?
The eggs are good, dude. The yolks.
Yeah, how
are
the
like,
eggs?
Yolks are super orange.
Orange,
Ollie had some
yeah.
scrambled eggs on the way to school today, and I felt bad because we were late and I didn't do his hair, and I realized it on the way to school, and it was just like a mess, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I look like an asshole, but it wasn't super. It wasn't horrible. But
You gotta cut it.
Could have been better. Could have been better. I think
Chop
shoulder
it.
length would be cool. It's just not a battle I'm willing to fight right now.
Yeah.
Not a battle I'm willing to fight.
Oh, she like trying to grow his hair out like Rastafarian style and just never cut it.
Oh man. Yeah, we could.
He's getting past some girl.
We'll
length
go
now.
into that
Yeah.
off camera. I got some things to say
Oh god.
about that.
Wait for the Patreon.
But yeah. So Dom, I see. Quick change of subject. Dom, I see you have the Orioles jersey on. Did you
Yes.
happen to catch the game last night,
I caught the tail end of it. Yeah.
bro?
Yeah, I just watched the highlights.
Game today pissed me off.
I didn't watch the game today
I didn't watch the
because
game
I'm
today
on
either.
such a high from the game last night.
Dude, what about the game Sunday?
Yeah.
The
tied up?
We kept tying.
Oh, was
it
that
up, and then
Seti? Was
finally-
Seti's
Yeah.
3-run?
Yeah,
the one that we saw.
No,
Zach,
no,
at
the
the bar.
Cedric Mullen
yeah.
3-run homer
Yeah,
was
it's a
last
3-1.
night.
Oh, that was last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When we had
No,
the
the
double
one
TV.
that we won 8-7 was Sunday, right? Or was
No.
That was yesterday.
That was
yesterday.
yesterday.
That was yesterday.
It was like 6-5.
9-7. It was 9-7.
on Sunday, something like that. But yeah.
So I hit a couple
Oh,
parlays.
wait, no. It was Monday. Was the 8-7?
I hit a couple parlays on the O's last night. Hit a couple straight bets, right?
Okay.
The game was amazing.
Are you doing DraftKings or Bet Online
DraftKings.
still? Okay.
Basically, and I had a 7-leg parlay today and an 8-leg parlay on soccer, and one of them,
Hit.
one of the games
Oh,
I missed
both
on
parlays.
same game on
What was
both
the
parlays.
payout for both of them?
One was 144 off $10. One was 111 off $10. It's crazy, but no, let's not talk
So
about
they
sports
get you.
betting. We're losing our crowd. But
yeah.
no, last night the game was amazing. We have who's the rookie dude that we just brought up,
Heston
Kjerstad.
Kjerstad. Yeah.
dude. Second home run in 3 starts. What a
Yeah.
fucking stud!
Oh yeah.
That's what he's known for, his power. But his first game he was in there doing his like
Now,
practice
stud.
shit.
What's his position? Is he a like outfielder or is he like straight DH?
I think technically, like I said, he's
I think he's a
right
DH.
fielder,
Okay.
but he's not
So,
nearly
yeah.
as good as like anybody. Like Colton Cowser's better than him, so kind of they just had him as a DH right now.
Colton Cowser
But-
fucking sucks.
Yeah, I know. I did not like
I
him
mean,
as an outfielder at all.
look, I'm not gonna hate on an O right now. He got a little shook up when he first got brought
Yeah,
up.
that's what
Same thing happened to Grayson
Yeah.
Rodriguez.
Now he's a stud.
We sent him down,
Yep.
brought him up. He's a fucking ace.
Mm.
Kyle Bradish, ace.
Yeah, he's a fucking. He's
Dude,
nasty,
he pitched 6
dude.
scoreless innings today, and then Fuji came in and was like, "Oh, who do you got the?" Fucking walked 2 straight dudes.
Dude,
He has
Fuji.
a habit of doing
And then
that.
they were like, "All right, well, our
Yeah.
first pitcher fucked it up. Let's bring in a worse pitcher to
Yeah.
deal with these 2
Who,
stranded
Fuji's the worst?
Dude, Fuji
No.
throws so slow. I watch him throw it. I'm like, I could hit that.
No, he can hit it. Like, he throws like 102. Some of the pitches he gets up there, but there's like no accuracy. But that's the thing. You can go 102, then you can go to 80. That's
Dude,
basically a good change.
Perez, his closeout last night
Oh, dude.
was amazing.
He was another one that was sucking
me
in the beginning of
Batista.
the year, but he is really
Perez
fucking...
just wants. He literally just.
Who's Perez?
Perez is the guy with the fucking highlights, the long hair.
Dude, he just whipped in 3 straight strikes.
Oh, CNL. I was
Three-
thinking CNL. That's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about him.
Right in
He was
the
fucking
box.
up for a little bit in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Cano did the same thing the night before.
Yeah.
What about that double play though?
I didn't see. I
See,
was driving home. I was
our
listening on the
shortstop. Who's
radio.
our shortstop? Young
Batista.
guy.
Mateo?
Gunner.
Oh no, Gunner. Yeah.
He fucking had an amazing double play yesterday where he,
Every day.
dude, it was
Fuck,
Every
Gunner
day
was
he
third
has
base.
Gunner's supposed to be a shortstop. Sometimes he plays short. He'll play third base when Mateo's playing,
Yeah.
and then he'll play shortstop when Urias is playing
Okay.
third.
and
Here's
then
a-
Austin
I
Hayes
love
with
Gunnar
2 home
Henderson.
runs.
Oh, dude.
That's-
I
You're
want
gonna
his
run into
jersey
a-
so bad, but you can't find it.
You're gonna run into an issue because Jackson Holiday will be up next year,
Yes.
and he's shortstop all day and shit. That's where his position is. But like Gunner is, I mean,
Gunner's the G.
I would like
They're
to slide
nev-
Gunner to third.
they're
but
never gonna
he's
get
so
rid of
good
Gunner.
there. No,
No.
exactly. So
And
what
they're not going to get
so
a
that's
he's
not
a
Jackson
good
Holiday
athlete.
either.
The thing is,
I'd
Jackson
move him
Holiday.
to second.
Jackson Holiday might be a better batter. No one's a better fielder than Gunnar Henderson.
He's unreal. But I mean, Holiday, he looks,
I could
looks
see
pretty
them
good.
doing. I could see them putting Holiday to second.
That's what I would like. I would like
and
that.
then interchanging third base between Urias and Westy.
People sleep on Urias as a fucking fielder, dude. He won a Gold Glove and shit. Like
Even
a
though
little bit
last
ago.
night or whatever
But
night it was,
error.
2 nights, he had a fucking
Yeah,
error.
yeah.
But
But-
I mean, you're gonna have an error.
Yeah, but
we
he's
have
fucking.
we have to do something about the pitching if we're going to have longevity through the playoffs.
What's crazy is I think the same thing. I thought the same thing, and then I realized that
Yeah, we do.
that's just every team's
Yeah.
bullpen.
Yeah,
There's
I
like,
guess so.
Yeah.
I kept being like, how the fuck do we have the best ERA, quote unquote, bullpen, and like every game just gets fucking blown in the 7th inning, and then you watch other teams play, like when you start doing the sports gambling thing, and you're watching other teams' games,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Yeah.
yeah.
Every fucking team just blows it in the 7th inning.
Because I think the Braves are having the same issue, and they're like the best team record law. That's the same thing. Is
Yeah.
they're you could put up fucking 7 runs, you should
Yeah.
be good to go. But you're giving up fucking 6. So it's kind of you're right. It's everywhere.
It is just insane to me how there's
They're
like
not that
so
good.
many people just getting paid hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars to pitch, and some teams can only find, some can't even find. Sometimes they just have a starter that sucks too.
Yeah.
5 guys that can like go long without fucking giving up a bunch of runs, and then you'll have guys sitting in the bullpen making a minimum of $800,000 that can't go out on the mound and get through 3 outs without giving up a run. Just
Yeah.
can't do it.
I know. It's there's when we were growing up, the fucking Randy Johnsons, those fucking
Mike
guys like that,
Messina.
they'd go fucking like 7, 8. They'd go a whole fucking
Oh, yeah.
game.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you have like a closure. Now it's literally like you want your guy to get 5 innings to start.
It is so
and then you
rare
got
to
to bring
see
in like a
9-inning
fucking
game.
one guy like to do 1 inning. It's like that's crazy to use 5 pitchers a game.
Dude,
That's
we
wild.
used-
And
No,
they
we
couldn't
used-
even win on
wild.
Adam Jones night.
We used
That was
3
ridiculous.
pitchers. We used 3 pitchers in the 9th.
It happened. That's a yeah.
Yeah, that's also kind of a tactic because they want to match up right on right and left on left,
Yeah.
and they also want to be able to.
Right on
they don't
right.
want to get like a good pitcher to pitch a full inning and then not be able to be used the next day. So
True.
like, all right, you throw 10, you throw 10, you throw 10, and then you can all do the same thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard that too. It's also because they're getting now we're moving towards playoff shit. So there's certain situations where like you might have to like if you're throwing everything at the fucking wall. So at
Yeah.
that point you're gonna just fucking you let up 2 walks like you're out. Let somebody like you're kind of doing situational shit now too to kind of see what happens.
Fun
and, you
fact
know,
though, I
but-
just heard. Apparently, no matter what happens,
yeah.
so we've either locked in the number 1 seed in the playoffs or the number 4 seed because we can't get beat out for the 4 seed. We have such a good record. The only way we will get the 4th seed is if the Rays beat us in our division, and then we go to the top spot of the wild card automatically.
Yeah.
But that means that no matter what,
Playoffs.
we host the first series of the playoffs.
Oh, we do. Oh,
Because
wow.
if we're first seed,
Yeah.
we host the first series of the playoffs, and then if we're 4th seed, we're the top in the wild card, so we'll host
Oh,
the
fuck
first
yeah.
series of the playoffs.
And what's the wild card? Is it one? I forget how the wild card works now. Is it one? Is it 3?
Because there's 3 divisions each league.
But it's
so
3 games.
It's the top person. Oh yeah, the wild card I think is 3 games.
and okay, that's yeah.
So it's
Did you get
it's a
tickets?
3-game series. No, I'm
thought-
going to for sure.
My buddy did.
But it's
Shout out to Rookie Wiki.
how baseball works. It's the top team in each of the 3 divisions per league, and then the 3 best records after that in the league.
Okay.
So you could technically have 4 people from one division if they
Yeah.
all, which we almost did have because our division was like so fucking good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how that works. So it's like 1 from AL East, Central, and West, and then whoever's the 3 best teams in the rest of the American League after that, top 3 get the wild card spots.
So,
That would piss me off. The fucking Yankees, something like fucking weird.
No,
like,
they're-
that would be-
they're-
I mean,
there's
they
no
can't
way.
now, obviously,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
They
when are they
could,
gonna?
like,
except
they
that
would
was like our first year to be fucking like up there, and then fucking got these little pricks fucking tugging
No.
our nuts. Fucking
That
can't
is
stand 'em.
amazing. They're watching them miss the playoffs. It's fucking awesome.
So Kuhn and Zach, you guys went for the Ravens game. You went to a bar.
Oh
You
yeah.
didn't go to the game, Coon? I thought you were Mr. Season Ticket
No, it was an
holder.
away game.
That was last game.
Yeah, it was an
Cincinnati.
away game.
All right, all right,
Yeah.
all right.
We're going to this game. I'm going to this
Yeah,
game.
I'm
You didn't
going
fucking
Sunday.
can't drive
I'm
to
going.
Cincinnati?
You're going
Going to
Sunday,
Colts.
right?
Yeah, I'm going Sunday. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
We're
Yeah.
playing the Colts, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
So-
that's a good old blood rivalry.
Yeah.
Where
right
did
there.
you guys watch?
Well, I'm wearing my United
24
jersey.
Ale House.
You guys went to 24 and you
Yeah.
watched, and there was a
Is it a
discrepancy
Ravens
over.
United jersey?
There was a
No,
discrepancy
it's-
over a
it's
TV,
blue
right?
and my Colts.
Yeah.
United.
So
There was
all right,
some sort
all
of
right.
there was some sort of discrepancy.
Let me
over
break
the
it
TV.
down.
Yeah, break
So-
this down.
All right, so we're sitting there, we're all chilling and stuff, and like, the end we're sitting on, there's two like probably TVs this size, maybe a little bit bigger. There's
Baltimore
two of them
Colts.
like side by side, and the TV to the left had the Ravens game on, but like where we were sitting at, we were more on that side. So
Coon called me and told me about that.
Coon was like, he was like, hey, he goes, hey man, real quick, can we get the Ravens game on this one? He's like, I want it on every TV. Told the guy, and it was Ravens game was on pretty much every fucking TV. A couple of them had other shit.
Because
but,
everyone at the bar was watching the.
yeah.
this-
So, but then you had like this the way the bar stood in the corner. You know, if you were sitting over here, you couldn't see the shit or whatever. And then the Orioles, it was a big game. Those Sundays, like
Yeah.
that's when we locked the playoff shit.
Exactly.
Was that game? So it was like, yeah, we want to have it on, but it's so this guy's. I see him kind of lean over and talk to Coon. He said, "Hey, I saw him like point up at the TV or whatever." Sorry, see him point up at the TV or whatever, and Coon's like, I see him kind of look down, and I knew that face, like this motherfucker.
It's like when
Is-
Dom asked for his vape. It's like that.
Yeah,
face.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I can't believe you're
No.
doing this right now.
No,
So Nick Coon goes. He literally. I don't know what he said. And you have to cut me off what you said. But
Yeah.
what I saw was him saying like, "It's just fucking Sunday, isn't it? Football Sunday." And like that's what he was, I heard him saying that. He was like, "The football Sunday." No. And he like said no.
He's acting like
told-
he was like, hey, can you put the Jets game
That's
on
what I'm
this
saying.
TV?
He said no, and I didn't know what was going on, right? And it was
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
but it's fucking
Dude,
Coons
can we
football.
put the Baltimore
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Orioles game on, please?
Yeah.
That's
so-
one thing you don't
One
mess.
TV.
That's
Yeah.
it's the one thing you don't mess with Nick Kuhn on. Is football.
And the thing was, that's what 'cause-
Ravens football.
And the TV, like to the left, where like the guy has to change the one in front of us to the O's game, like kind of up. But where Coon was sitting, he could have saw the Ravens here, and we could have saw it. We would have been more
Where-
O's.
The O's
centric.
could be in the World Series. Could walk into a bar and be like, you got the fucking Ravens
Yeah.
game on?
Well, I told him he bleeds purple. He just got like orange blood cells.
Hold
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
hold on.
It's like fucking-
Sidebar,
just a little bit of
sidebar
orange.
before you
Yeah.
tell Kuhn. Oliver has Ravens gear, and when I say, "What do you want to wear today?" he'll legitly go, "Oh, I want to wear my Nick Kuhn shirt." He legitimately, instead of saying Ravens, he says, "I want to wear my Nick Kuhn shirt." He legitimately thinks Ravens is a Nick Kuhn shirt. But
like
go
yeah,
ahead.
like it's like my team.
Yeah, your team. But go
like
ahead.
it's like that's such
I
another
own the
story.
Baltimore Ravens.
Oh my god.
So it was a major inconvenience for Nick Coon.
So this
like,
guy-
all right,
Can I
you
have
see
it?
this
So-
TV right in
Yeah.
front of us,
Yeah.
all right? Imagine that TV, right? That TV and the same TV right next to it, right? Right in front of us, like how we're sitting
Like,
right now.
Yeah, yeah.
identically side
Identical.
by side.
Identical side by
touching
side.
each other.
They were
Like
both.
it was there
they
was no
were both,
problem to put the
They were,
Orioles on.
they were
one of these
both
teams.
on.
Coon needed
For the
dual
Ravens
monitor
game,
vision
right?
of the fucking Ravens game.
I swear to God.
As
So
if he
you
was gonna
gave
look
this.
to the left and
Hold
he was
on,
gonna
this
see
guy
more of
wanted
the
to
game.
watch the O's game on one of them, and you
Listen.
gave him shit.
Listen.
because
The
you
problem
wanted-
was it was the
Listen.
far TV away.
Listen,
Oh my god.
listen. So the two TVs were on, right? It's the beginning of the game. Beginning of the game. It's like 4 minutes into the first quarter.
How many TVs are in this
The
place?
Orioles game hasn't even
Probably
started
30
yet.
or 40.
So there's 30 fucking TVs.
The
in this-
O's game literally hadn't even started yet.
Okay.
And this guy has the nerve to ask us, all in Ravens gear,
Ask you, by the way.
yeah,
all of
and
us.
me.
Dude, the O's game started the same time as the Ravens game.
Yeah.
Well,
Those
not on
games
the,
started
not
at
on the
1:30.
television. It didn't.
Oh, right.
No, it was on. It was because it was on a small TV off to the right. I saw it and I was kind of watching it on there
Yeah.
and just not even thinking about whatever. But so
Yeah,
it came
they'll
on a
put
little
on
later.
another TV.
So you got dual monitors.
Yeah.
So we got dual monitors. So the
Okay.
guy goes, "Hey man, you mind if we put the O's game on the left TV and leave the Ravens game on the right TV and like We have both
That's
games
true
going
dual
on right in
monitor.
front of us.
Yeah.
True
Watching
dual monitor.
2 Baltimore games
Very-
at the same time.
Yeah.
And Kuhn just wasn't happy.
If he,
Goes,
if he asked
yeah.
me, if he asked me,
No.
I'd have been like, yeah, no
It says-
problem. That sounds dope. And he would have been pissed at me.
Yeah, I'd have been
probably.
like, good idea.
So-
do that.
But he would
Yeah.
have been mad at me. Like,
I
what the
think-
fuck?
I was
would've
already
suggested
kind of
that.
I was already kind of tuned up. I already had like a rough morning.
Clearly.
My morning did not start the way.
That's true. We all kind of had attitudes that morning.
Yeah, it was just a weird, funky thing. So it was just like we were already settled. We had the game was on. It was just like,
You didn't want to mess up the juju.
yeah, you
Yeah,
know. I
the
mean,
voodoo.
I'm
voodoo.
sorry, but it's like at that moment, I'm not thinking about that game at all. Sorry.
And you're offended that people are still O's fans when NFL starts.
No, I'm not offended at all because I am an O's fan too. It just was so difficult this year because it was the first year where it was like the start of the football season's the start of the football season because you're just like, all right, you know, the O's are not doing shit.
Most of the time.
So then here's that
I mean,
kind
come on now.
You now
18
after,
was terrible.
after-
19 was terrible.
Yeah, but not this year, bro.
Not
This
I
is
know.
our year.
I know it. This is our year this year. So listen.
It's our time.
So
now.
I freaked out, right? Just kind of gave the guy attitude, and then it was just like done. So then, like,
No, there was. You could feel the fucking tension.
Tension.
it was
between
weird.
that
yeah.
side of the bar, and this guy was a big guy.
big dude.
Like this, I'm telling you right now. Like that. Like I'm really proud of him because he was like
My
He was
favorite-
not having his
my-
face was like.
Was he with like a crew of people? Or
Yeah,
was-
it was like one other dude. It wasn't like
One
it
other
was just, he was a
dude.
nice guy. It was just kind of I could see him asking that, but like Nick Kuhn was just not. He would have fought this dude over this TV, and I'm like, I'm not fucking fighting this guy. But anyway, so
But
It's not like you said, can we put the Steelers
my
Yeah,
favorite
literally,
part-
Literally, you're
No, I
reacting
know.
like this guy came in a fucking Heinz Ward jersey and,
and said, can we put the Steelers on?
yes, this is the Orioles on a game where
Literally,
we make the
your
playoffs.
other home team.
I know.
A guy from your city
I
comes in
know,
and says,
I
"Yo,
know,
can we
but
put on the other Baltimore
what
game?"
was
And
so-
you went, "Are you?"
Kieran, you're being a dick, dude.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Let me get
Yeah,
to
yeah,
my
go-
story.
It comes
though.
back around. It comes back around.
All right,
So let me get to my
Go ahead,
story. So I literally, when I'll never forget, he leaned over and asked that, and then I looked at him and I was like, "Really?" I go, "Really?" And he goes,
He's confused now.
he goes,
"Yeah, really."
he goes, "Really?" And I'm like,
Swear to God.
I was like, "All right, yep, whatever." You know what I mean? Like, just like so fucking annoyed at that exact moment. You know what I'm saying? And it was just because it was just like it just the feeling of interrupting a moment and a feeling during the game, like the game's going on, and then somebody being like, "Let's fucking turn it to the TV guide." You know, even that's not what he asked for. So there
Can we
was an
just put the
attitude.
TV
So,
guide
so,
up on
so
the
there was like an attitude and like a weird funk. And then it was like 10 minutes. So then I was like, you know what? I need to step outside real fast and collect my thoughts.
So he leaves,
So I leave.
Hit the vape.
and I
Yep,
asked
go
Leslie.
outside.
Because I asked her, I was like, "Hey, what what's going on?" I said, "What do you ask?" Like I said, I see what do you ask him? Like what do you want to put on? Because I saw the dude had like O shit on, so I know it could have been crazy.
He had a Ravens T-shirt on with an O's hat.
yeah. So he could get, so anyways, so
Dual monitor.
so I asked
dual-
what
Dual
happened.
monitor gear in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
And she
so
tells
appropriate.
me, and I'm like, "Oh, what the?" I said, "Yeah, let's." I mean, I forgot. I'm watching it. Let's put it on. Oh, that sounds sick. Like hell yeah. So then like he comes in and kind of we talk for a minute. Again, he calms down. He's like, "Oh yeah, that sounds okay." So then you guys see him kind of real quick sitting there. He kind of all of a sudden just goes, "Hey, yeah, if you want, we can put that." You can put that game on. It's like real quick, like went leaning to the guy, and then he became best friends with the fucking guy afterwards. That's how Coon works.
So then I leaned
That's how
into
Coon
the
gets to
guy.
you
I leaned
afterwards.
over and I was like, dude, look, I know I was being a dick earlier, but
Ravens.
yeah, let's get the game on. Let's get the O's game on the left and keep the Ravens on the right. I was like, look, dude, I just had a bad morning. I was keyed up, and then you asked me to put this freaking O's game on in the middle of the Ravens game, and I was like, I get it. I'm sorry. I was being a dick. I told the dude. I told
Straight
that
up,
dude
yeah.
straight up. I was like, dude, I was being a dick. My bad. Let's get the game on, and then it was cool.
yeah.
And then
He knew-
small fucking world.
Real
The
close.
dude.
And somebody walked up and said, "Can we put the Nats game on?" And
Yeah,
you
then he
both
both-
beat his ass.
Oh my god! Yeah, we both just
Stomped together.
Yeah,
But he was real good friends with Courtney from like school. They
yeah.
go way far
Ended
back,
up
so-
knowing somebody in our group,
Yeah.
and then
Well,
that was it.
The
So-
person who showed up, Courtney, I'm assuming, showed up late.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
What gave that
Yeah.
away?
Shocker.
And I guess Courtney's race.
If you wet, it's Lauren's sister. So yeah, you know.
So she was at the Adam Jones game.
But-
So I don't know. I tried to make a joke
so-
and it did not work.
but yeah.
Flip that.
Bombed it.
But it was so.
Sorry.
It was
No,
funny
listen-
as shit though, because I'm like, this guy.
Yeah,
Like, dude, I would like seriously like.
that's how passionate. That's
Yeah.
That's very reminiscent of when we live streamed the Ravens game.
Oh, that was.
This was okay. Were you here, Dom? No.
That was.
Did I tell you
missed
about
that
it?
Oh,
day
this is a
because
good
my
ass story.
grandfather died.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is a
yeah.
good. Nick, let me hit that vape on
Wait,
that
this was
story
a-
real quick.
this
This one's a good one.
Is this when?
So
I know the story, but go.
So
First time
I
I
was
got to know-
already talking about how passionate Glenn and Kuhn were, and they had never really met yet. And I was like, you guys would get along so well. You're so much alike, like all this stuff. And they meet, and they're like best friends. They're already off the muscle. They're best friends, right? And then the game starts. We're live streaming it in this stew. Zach's got COVID.
Yeah, I was sick as fuck. Was that Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tampa Bay
Yep.
game. That's
Monday
right.
night.
Yeah.
Monday
So-
night, Tampa Bay.
We're all chilling in here. We're live streaming the game, and we're starting to lose. We're starting to have, and the issue was that we had fantasy going at the same time.
Yeah, okay, that's right. That's right.
We were in a fantasy league together, so there was a player on the team of the opposite team, Tampa Bay,
Fournette. Yeah.
that Glenn had on his squad. Okay, so Glenn
Glenn didn't know the rules.
didn't know the rules of the stable.
It's
Basically,
Coon's rules.
I don't.
Anyway.
No, that's the rules here.
I get it
If
should be,
you-
but-
your fantasy,
DeCarlo adopted it.
keep your
big
fantasy
time.
shit out of the stable when we're playing the host. When we're playing when the Ravens are playing. If your player is on the opposite, you better hope your player breaks a fucking leg. Okay,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no like if ends or there's
Yeah.
no. Don't cheer for your mother.
We're not
Can't lie,
talking
though.
fantasy
This
when
is
we're
my
wa-
first year playing fantasy, and I do have T. Higgins on my team, and he scored 2 touchdowns against the Ravens, and I was not rooting for it, but I was like, all right, if anyone scores a touchdown
See,
on us,
no, that was the Glenn. That
can
was
it
the.
please be T. Higgins.
to top it off at the end of the game, near the end of the Ravens game.
Hold
that
on,
guy
I'll
that
get to
I
I'll get
got
to
into
that.
altercation with
I'll get to that.
dropped the T. Higgins fantasy, and I looked at him and looked at him. When he dropped that, I was like, "We are not going there."
Oh, the guy said the guy.
He already had the dual
bar,
monitor.
the guy at the bar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he dropped the T. Higgins fantasy. He goes, man, I'm so glad we're winning, but God, we need to get Higgins to get a touchdown. I'm like, bro, you're
Don't
not talking
fucking
fantasy
Start
at this
me.
game, at this bar. I got one tender left, bro. Let me enjoy it.
Unless you have Lamar or Mark Andrews.
I
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hear about
Tell
it.
you what,
You
though,
got, yeah.
speaking of fantasy, this is a Ravens pick.
Uh,
I knew that everyone was going to overlook Zay Flowers.
No, not everybody.
no, everybody
I was
getting
picking him
that.
the round that you picked him before me.
What round you
You
take? What
fucking
what
asshole.
round you taking?
And I invited you to the league, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna scoop Zay
He
Flowers
got
this
your
round.
pick. Well,
Dude, it was
after he
round
inv-
8, bro. What the fuck?
I know he was
That's a
on my
good pick.
radar.
That's a
He
good
was
time.
so far down. I was like, I can pick this guy, and then I can have Zay later. And who scoops him up the next round? 8 picks before me. Fuck it, because it's a 14-man league. Who the fuck
I was
plays
picked too.
That's a lot of people.
14-man?
And
Yeah,
in the
that's
snake draft,
crazy.
it's like
Yeah.
What did we do
first
last
pick was
year? 12?
McCaffrey,
Oh, yeah.
and then it
10.
literally
All the
took
way around.
30 minutes until it got back to me, and I was like,
So you got to take him when he's there. That's when you're in
Yeah.
that position. It kind of
Well,
sucks being
that's
that
the thing.
that close.
the thing about being second is you get
Yeah.
a pick, and then like the first guy gets his 2 picks, and then I get
then
a
you
pick
get 2
again.
off the cuff
Yeah.
kind of quick.
So I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, I'm gonna get boom, boom, and boom, and so like it came back around. I got T. Higgins, fucking Devontae Smith, and then it goes down. I get a couple more running backs, and I was like, fuck it, this pick I'm gonna get Flowers because no one fucking
It's
grabbed
a
him.
good flex spot wherever you want to slide him.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I got him in flex because
Yeah.
my 2 receivers are powerhouses. I got
Yeah.
Smith from the
Philly
Eagles and
yeah.
T. Higgins from
Yeah.
the Bengals.
Ride
They're
them them.
both huge picks.
Because you can get fucking like some running like handoff shit from Zay
Yeah.
potentially with some back.
Exactly.
Anyway,
'cause
yeah.
so I basically have 3 wide receiver
Yeah.
ones on my roster.
Tough.
Yeah, that's great. I have none. But anyway,
So back to the Carlos
And Aaron
story.
Rodgers, fucking.
yeah, and I picked up Aaron
Oh
Rodgers.
my
He's
god!
Oh,
When'd you
my
take him?
God.
When'd you take? Did you say, oh, well,
Oh,
you
I got
take
a
quarterbacks.
I got
Oh
a
my
steal.
God.
No, I got a steal on Rodgers. I got him late. And
That's
I was
the
like,
one
oh,
thing.
You got him like almost last pick.
yeah, I got him late, and I'm like, dude, I'm fucking killing it right now with Rodgers. And then game 1, 9/11 is great for New York.
That was the thing
That's
about fucking like when
It's a
we
great
the
day.
last year we did. Like I realized like the quarterbacks went quick in that league. And that's what I was like, dude. Like, I mean,
It was a heavy
fucking,
quarterback league.
Yeah, I
last
was
year.
like, Jesus
Quarterbacks are
God.
so overrated. To
I
pick.
think I think like I wait till like Matt Stafford or some shit towards the end, just ride with him.
Yeah, but you
I
gotta
had
get a
Trevor
good
Lawrence.
quarterback.
I
You know
had
what I
Trevor
mean?
Lawrence, who's like one of the top
Yeah.
8 picks for quarterback.
got
He
late.
scored like fucking 9 points last week.
Also, I was going to pick
Yeah.
up Lawrence. Anyway,
But
back to the
Go,
story.
yeah.
So Glenn and Kuhn are vibing, right? Then we start losing. Glenn makes a couple fantasy comments, and Kuhn's just steaming.
because he starts cheering.
And
When
he
you
sa-
also
well,
had
he
someone
starts-
here who wasn't wearing any kind of Ravens gear
The
either.
cheering, I agree, is you could be happy on the inside just for that play, but the cheering, that's a bit much.
So Glenn and Kuhn are best friends at first. Then Kuhn's steaming. He walks outside. I go out and follow him, and he's like, "Dude, I don't know about this Glenn guy."
Yeah, that's
He's like,
quote.
"I'm
That's
not
quote.
really sure about this fucking Glenn guy. If he doesn't shut up about the damn fantasy, it's a Ravens game, dude. It's a Ravens game." And he's just like going off, and I'm like, "Just calm down. We're gonna rally. I'm gonna make some quesadillas. We're gonna rally back the second half. It's gonna be fine. You know what, Kuhn? For you, I'm gonna stop the live stream. We're just going to keep it in-house. We're going to stop the stream. That's why if you watch the live stream on our YouTube, it stops at halftime.
Yeah.
But I wish I would have kept it going because we start winning. Then fucking Kuhn and Glenn, now they're both drunk as fuck.
Best friends again.
And they're best friends. We're winning. And they talk about the whole fantasy thing. Like it's like they hash it out, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end, the last couple minutes, maybe 4 minutes left. Fucking, who was the guy?
Leonard Fournette.
Fournette.
Yeah.
Glenn's like, yeah, man. It would be nice if Fournette got some garbage points here. And Kuhn's like, dude, I thought we talked about this. Well, like they're high-fiving and fucking hugging and shit at the end, and it was just like it was such a roller coaster of emotions. And the quesadillas I made were
And we won the game.
We're
It was
top
so
notch.
perfect. Likely got a big touchdown that game.
That was a
Yeah,
big game.
it was a great ass game, but it was just kind of like one of those things where it was like we wanted to stream it and shit so bad, but it was kind of one of
Throwing
those
off the
moments.
vibe.
It was
Do we
yeah.
play Thursday night this year?
It just
'Cause we
had to
gotta
be
do that
the-
here.
Oh no, it even gets better. Hold on, it gets
That'd be
better.
sick to
It
do
gets
here.
better.
Do another one.
Olivia and William are here, and they're not really big into football too much. It's like a casual thing for them.
Yeah, they're
they're
chilling.
back there with like Zach Cantler, who's
Who's
not
not
in
wearing any Ravens
gear.
gear at all.
And they're chatting
Can't do
behind
that
Nick.
here.
So like they have seats back there. Nick's sitting here, and something happens. I think we missed a field goal or something.
Yeah, it was a dumb play.
It was we missed a field goal, and it was like the first field goal Tucker had missed in like
a minute.
like a lot of fucking field goals. And Olivia like goes, says something like, "What happened?" And Kuhn stands up, dead serious, and goes, "This is why I hate motherfuckers talking during the game. If you were watching the game, you would know what happens." And he storms out.
Didn't
And that's when I went and talked to him about the Glenn
believe I
thing
said
and all
that.
this, this. He just snapped on my little sister. And then he comes back in, right? And he plays it off as if it was a big joke. But everyone knew he was 100% serious. And he's like, "So I love when I go crazy like that." Like, well, I'm like, dude, everyone's like, dude, you were 100,000% serious.
Didn't
right
it, in the earlier though? Didn't he say like you gotta get this guy a jersey? Get this guy a jersey.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah,
he say like anybody came in? You gotta
Yeah.
get this guy a fucking jersey.
Can we get these guys? Can we get these guys jerseys? And they thought he was joking.
I'm looking
But
up
he
the
was
schedule right
Dead
now.
serious.
See if we play Thursday.
I thought it'd be sick to do fucking catch. It'd be hard, but it'd be like
Don't worry, Kuhn. I'll wear my Tucker
that
jersey.
that England
yeah.
that England game be
Hell
sick
yeah.
as shit to do like a
What color
morning
you
fucking
got?
pod, but we all
Yeah,
fucked up at 10 in the
purple.
morning.
I'd be
Nice.
down to do that.
But that'd be wild.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
Funny.
That was a good.
Nick,
good
I
show.
really-
we missed Glenn though. We missed Glenn for sure.
I
He
think
was-
I did apologize too, but like I forgot that I snapped on Olivia.
No, that was hilarious.
it was so.
well, Olivia
raw
was
and
even
so-
laughing about it. She was like,
Yeah, she was.
"You
like-
weren't serious, Kuhn. We know you were serious."
Yeah. I think
Olivia- Olivia-
She
Tell
did
you-
the Olivia roll eye thing where she was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Olivia,
okay, good."
Olivia's had 2 older brothers her whole life. She'll
She can-
fucking call
she
your
can
ass
deal
out.
with that
Like,
shit.
she
That
can
was
deal with
funny.
it,
I
yeah.
stood up. I do
Stood
remember
up.
standing up.
You would know what's happening if you weren't talking the whole game, and just storms out. And I was like, and he just like
That's
came
what
in.
Zach
He was
was
like,
saying at the bar before
he was like,
the
"I'm
game.
crazy. I'm crazy."
That's what?
Remember you were saying that? You were like, certain people come here and then they just talk and talk and talk and they don't even watch the game. Oh,
That
no,
means a lot.
Kuhn came in and he actually was like, "Wasn't that funny when I just did that?" And then Olivia was like, "Dude,
It was a purpose.
weren't you 100% serious? Like
Yeah.
we know you were serious."
So that when we play Thursday night, November 16th, the Bengals.
Damn.
That's going to be, I don't even know if I want to live stream that because that's going to be an emotional fucking roller.
I'll be at the game.
Oh, that'd be a home game, so
Oh,
you won't
shit.
That's a home
Will
game.
be a home-
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
home game.
Well, I'll be down to watching shit if you want. If you guys want to do that, whatever. We'll sort that out.
I could
but-
stream from the game. I could like live. Oh, I could
Well, we'll
IG
FaceTime-
live.
we'll
I could
FaceTime
IG
you.
live.
We'll FaceTime you.
He won't be. He'll put his phone down. He'll get all fucking.
Nah.
Nah. That'd be sick.
I love like my friends that are super passionate about the Ravens. Like I love the Ravens. Don't get me wrong. I'll watch the games.
Yeah,
But,
if you
like,
went to
if
the
I-
Renaissance
if I
Festival for
miss it-
family stuff during a Ravens game,
If I
that
miss
is
the game-
crazy to me.
Listen,
I gotta propose.
if I
Division
do the
game.
family thing?
Division
Listen,
game.
if I miss the game, I'm okay with it.
I know,
Like, I'm
yeah.
cool with just living my life on a Sunday and not spending 4 hours watching grown man play a sport that I don't know.
Do you know-
Look at Kuhn's face.
know what's funny?
Everyone zoom into this. No, but it's so funny because I know how my friends are. I know how Kuhn is, especially because I posted in our little like chat on Instagram and I said, heading to the Ren Fest tomorrow. Like I was pumped. And like blah 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 blah. And Kuhn's response was, big divisional game tomorrow.
Didn't even. and I-
Didn't even say like that's cool. You're going to the Ren Fest. Anything. Real
You were
big,
like-
real big divisional game. Like he was, I could tell he was disappointed. I was going.
Oh,
to
yeah.
the Ren
You were
Fest.
like, but Nick,
yeah, he could feel my face and my emotions
Through a
the-
text.
Through
When
a
I was like-
text.
when I read.
But Kuhn, my brother's proposing to his girlfriend. Nick goes,
I don't fucking care.
on a divisional game.
On a divisional game.
We're playing the. You didn't know we were playing Joe Burrow
yeah,
the Bengals?
at Cincinnati,
at Cincinnati.
and they just lost to another divisional opponent.
You know how this is big, right? You know that, right?
You know how-
this could be for sole possession of
You know how
the
big
division.
this game is. He's like he thinks it's Dragon Ball Z where everyone needs to give Goku the energy for the Spirit Bomb. Like if you're not watching, we could
Yeah,
get
it's-
fucked up here.
Yeah,
Lamar
that's
Jackson's
what I-
going to overthrow by a yard because 3 people weren't watching.
We're
the game.
watching.
But yeah, we went to the Renaissance Fest. That was fucking sick. Oliver dressed as the king, a king.
saw
I
that.
saw
Sick.
that.
It was
yeah.
super cool.
Yeah,
And Joe,
Gracie looked dope.
yeah, Grace dressed as a Viking. Like a, she said she was a Voyager. I was like, you're a fucking Viking.
What
dog.
is Joe? Is he
Yeah,
a townsperson? Just a
I don't know.
basic-
Joe's
He's wearing
just
a
a
kill.
guy.
Like an
He's just a
ambassador?
guy.
He looks like
Yeah.
a guy in the
Some kind
background
of
at a coffee
politician.
shop.
Joe's just a bartender.
Yeah, he looks like a coffee shop guy,
At
but
an
in
Irish
medieval
He
pub.
runs a
times.
tavern.
At an, yeah, he's a bartender in an Irish pub.
He doesn't know how to leave the
He
pub
brings in the horses
atmosphere.
in
He
the
just
stable.
fucking-
He's that stable guy that just walks in.
Exactly.
Um,
He's just an extra. in
What
a
were you,
Renaissance
Nick?
fest.
You were like a medieval hippie.
No, I was a mage. I had
What's a
I had
mage?
beer. I had deer.
like a wizard.
I had deer antlers. Well, wizard is more of a derogatory
I thought it's a
term for
warlock.
mage, but
Wizards and derogatory term for a mage.
What about a druid?
that's what I
Yeah,
was
they're
saying
like
all
they're like
day.
the black mages.
Ah,
Black
okay.
mages.
Yeah.
No, so
Ebony
no, but
mages.
I was more of a mage.
Ebony mages. Oh, that's new to
But
me.
I raided Bree's like jewelry area. I had like a ring and like this thing, and I had like this pentagon necklace.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that was
pentagram.
And I had a
Creepy.
cape that I made out of a tapestry. Yeah, I had deer antlers hanging from my belt loops, like 2 big ass deer antlers.
Yeah,
I
I
had
thought you were just like
I
a
had a
medieval
staff.
hippie. That's what
I
got
was
the
I was
vibe
set,
of.
dude. I was set. I was getting it. But so we went there, and Joe was planning to propose to Liz there because it was there where they had their first kiss at this theater that's at Renaissance Festival. They had the first kiss there.
God, that's
So this has
why.
been planned for a while. The only person that
Okay.
didn't know was Liz. Her whole family's there. My whole family's there.
Wait, so how did he get her onto that stage without her knowing something
So
was up?
listen,
He hollered at the Ren
he
people.
called the people that did the Renaissance Festival, like the play, months in advance, and he was like, "Hey, I want to propose to my girlfriend. Blah blah blah. We had a kiss right after your play that you did. And that they have interactive things where they bring people from the crowd. So he was like, "Could we work something in where you bring me up, and then I pick her to come up, and we could just do it there?" And they were like, "We would fucking love to do that, but we're not in Maryland this year. We're in New York."
Damn.
So his whole plan was fucked, and he was like, "All right, well, I can just propose to her at that spot, whatever." And basically, Joe was like, "Everybody come and meet back up here at 1:30." Like that's when the plays were switching from the one play to the next play, and there's 2 minutes in between. Joe went up to a photographer that, like, I was doing like photography there, and it was like, hey, do you think I can maybe get on stage and propose to my girlfriend in between shows? The guy was like, oh no, you can't get on stage.
Oh, what a fucking dick!
Yeah, he was like, oh, you're probably not gonna be able to get on stage. This is a very serious play. You
Give me
know,
2 fucking minutes.
I'm gonna go on a
He
limb
said
and
that
say
the guy said
was
that this is a
virgin.
very serious.
guy was clearly a virgin.
Yeah.
No, but so he was
He was
dead
a
ass,
male Karen.
He was dead ass serious. He was like, yeah, you probably won't be able to get on stage.
He's never found love in his life.
So,
He's ruined somebody
That
else's
pisses
day.
me off to no end. If
Joe was like,
he was a Marin.
all right, whatever. So there's 2 minutes in between plays. And this is the best stage in the Renaissance Fair. This is where like all the people that go that have been like rehearsing and doing their thing for years. This
Yeah.
is the biggest stage. There's all these smaller stages that do acts,
yeah.
but like this is like the Globe Theater. This is the big stage. So they take it very seriously. They do Shakespeare there and shit like that. And Joe was like, fuck it. In between shows, I'm going to grab her and I'm just going to walk her up on stage.
Yeah, my day.
So he's like, I don't give a fuck if this guy told me no. Like this guy doesn't even
Take
work
my own
here. He's just
pictures,
like
fuck off.
he's just like a picture taker guy.
yeah.
So Joe just grabs his girl's hand and they're like 2 minutes for Shakespeare, 2 more minutes for Shakespeare. And Joe's like grabs Liz, walks her up and just walks her on stage and then proposes right there in front of everybody, gets a huge pop from the crowd.
Damn, yeah, I bet.
And then like they kiss and then they walk off and then the lady in the balcony that was like announcing. Meanwhile, there's still a minute left in between showings. He didn't disrupt anything.
Yeah.
If anything, the people are hyped now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
right before Shakespeare.
Oh yeah,
Right,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
a
it's
great
like-
way to warm up a crowd.
yeah, like you're. But the lady was like, "That was lovely, but don't anyone ever do that again." And like, I was like, it was funny. Everyone like kind of
yeah.
laughed,
Yeah,
but at
yeah.
the same time, you're like, "Bitch, you're taking your fucking plays
Yeah, shut
way
the
too
fuck up.
seriously."
Well, that's the other thing is, in order to sleep at night, you have to assume that she was just trying to make a joke.
True.
yeah,
True.
no, for sure. But,
But-
no, there was definitely some serious, little serious
snarkiness
tone.
If
there.
she was, that does. They are, nerds are the most fucking gatekeeping fucking people
Yeah, because
in the world.
how many
Them drama
times?
kids were fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Fucking, people just want to act like they were bullied and shit.
How many plays are you doing a night?
Yeah.
A day there. You're doing like through the season. You're doing this play 30 times.
Yeah, you can't give a fucking.
You know what I'm saying? You can't give like a minute for me to propose to my girlfriend.
You're not exactly on fucking Broadway. all
Yeah.
right?
You're here.
Everyone's drinking mead and eating turkey legs. All right, take yourself out
bunch
of
of
your
just
fucking,
sloppy mages
Yeah,
walking
hop
around.
off your
Dude,
fucking
they made
pedestal
an
for a second.
announcement.
They
So
did. I
that is
remember that's
unreal.
it's in the video.
I'll clip the video and put it
I
in,
mean-
in the pod. But yeah, no. So Joe bossed up and just walked up there. Was like, "Fuck them, I'm fucking doing it."
Tough. Good for him. Take
And,
take your moment.
Proposed, and she
Yeah.
was extremely surprised, and it was great. It was a good time. All the kids dressed up. Everyone dressed up.
Did
It
you
was-
get
it
steak
was
on a
fun.
stick?
I didn't. Dude, I pack my own lunch. Even though I got snacks, because the Renaissance Festival, I will give them that. They're not super pricey. It's not like fair prices.
Yeah.
You're not paying like
That's true.
you can get an ice cream sandwich for $1 there. You can
Really?
get a thing of cookies for $2.
I feel like you can't get anything for a fucking $1.
Dude, I'm telling you, right? Like a root beer float was $2. Like it's their prices are
reasonable.
in the
I need to go
Renaissance.
back
They have
to the-
Renaissance prices.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
there
I
forever.
love it, dude. I'm going.
You
You guys-
guys following
Last
Renaissance
time we
festivals
when
around.
was when we got our faces painted. That was
Yeah,
the
have you guys
time.
last time that you went got your faces painted?
Yeah.
That was funny ass. Zach was a fucking a tiger?
Yeah,
Ti-
dude,
yeah,
that
we,
shit
we
was
had to.
tiger.
We'll clip that photo. I'll send it
That
to
was
you, Nick.
so good.
We,
Because my
um,
mustache it made me look like I had a fucking like
we
actual
got-
cat's like fucking.
We got
upper lip.
He was a rainbow cat, and I was a rainbow skull.
That's
And
crazy.
It was fucking hilarious, and we kept it on the whole day. The whole day, and we were driving home in the back of an old roommate's car, and next thing you know, people are just staring at me on 95 and shit because
just
I'm
looking
just
out the
out the
window and
window, just
shit.
like this staring at him, not even doing anything.
Like
Do you
two
remember
grown men
that?
with a bunch of fucking kids. Like you can't do that this day.
Yeah, we should do it
You've been
again.
kicked out right away.
Zach looked.
Dude,
I'd love to
Zach
go
looks
again. It'd be
silly
fun.
as fuck. We really should go again. Oliver loved that shit, and you know what I was surprised about?
I want to
Is
go to
What?
medieval times.
Oh, I want to
to
go there. I'm gonna go there for my birthday this year.
That
Yeah,
sounds
that's
sick.
Is
Where's
that
it at?
about-
Where,
is
was
that
it?
a
Is it in
Sequoia?
Baltimore? It's in the city?
No, it's
There's one like 40 minutes.
Glen
from
It's in
Burnie.
Owings Mills.
Owings
Mills.
It's
It's
in
like-
Owings
It's
Mills.
like a little bit south of town.
I'm always the green
Yeah, they ain't
Knight.
putting that shit in Baltimore. What the fuck am I thinking?
I'd be
Oh my
down to
God.
go.
This is fucking-
We'll do that
stupid.
birthday.
He didn't run up on a horse with that motherfucker, yo.
That would be fun.
no blicky.
Uh,
Fuck is you talking about?
Dummy.
Yo, he on a horse.
Is it a hole?
That a hole, yo.
Speaking of Baltimore, Bipple Yips snip is
Scoop
blowing
bot, yo.
up right
Is that
now.
that slang?
Yeah, the Jickalang
Jickalang
guy that we
with the
did a
Hickey gang?
video
Yeah,
about
yeah,
like 10 pods ago. He's blowing the fuck up. He's got
Really?
like 3 million views on one of his videos, and on
So
YouTube.
we were on
that
it pretty
weird
soon
stuff.
Yeah, we were on it early. But the
Oh.
Bipple Yip snip, he's a barber out in Baltimore.
It's probably because it was local. That's why we were on it early.
Oh,
That's
true.
Shut
Yeah.
up, Dom. Shut up,
Yo, I
Dom.
knew about that Baltimore shit before the rest of the entire world knew about it.
Fuck you, Dom.
You know,
God damn, man. Do I have an ear to the ground or what?
Do I have an ear to
Hey,
the ground or
we are
what?
like 5 exits up.
I'm like a
Some shit.
Native American.
I'm like 5 or
It
6
came up
exits
on
up.
your For You page because you're a local person.
No, actually, a guy at work showed me, but I'm like a native Navajo tracker when it comes to. I
Yeah.
got my ear to the ground when it comes to
When it
pop
comes
culture.
to Baltimore shit.
Yeah, I know my.
I know
things,
about it
okay?
first.
You ever heard of Band Hunter Izzy dog?
Band Hunter Izzy.
Band Hunter Izzy.
Hunter Izzy.
Band Hunter Izzy. He
bet you have.
hunts the bands.
and
dog.
Little Scooter.
Little scooter.
little scooter.
Little scoot.
Little scoot. But yeah, no. Bibble Yip Snip's blowing up. Shout out Chickle Gang. But yeah, dude, that was Renfest was fun. Ravens won. I mean,
O's
are
won.
doing great.
Clinch the playoffs.
Clinch the playoffs.
The Terps won. The Terps are 3-0.
Yeah, Terps looking good, too.
Yep.
Yep.
O's clinched a
Maryland
playoff
sports
home
right
game.
now are on top of the world.
Maryland sports are going all the way.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's our fucking year.
Mole just texted me. Mole just said, Glenn just said,
I
miss
called
you
him.
too.
Yeah.
Tell Kuhn we are going all the way, baseball and football.
Damn.
We're going to
Every
do what
time.
Philadelphia did last year, but we're actually going to fucking do it.
He said, "Tell
Yeah.
Coon."
Yeah, he said, tell Kuhn
Hell
we're going all the
yeah.
way.
I tried calling him yesterday or the other day when I called everybody.
Yeah.
I get it, man. It's
Kuhn
been,
Instagram called me and was like, yo, how hard is your dick right now?
like that's his opening statement.
What? My girlfriend's laying next to me in bed like,
Who's
what is this? Is this an actual podcast you guys are doing, or is this like a front?
Yeah, what's going on?
that couch looks sus.
The thing you say as soon as he answers is, "How hard is your dick right now?"
I literally go, yo. He goes, how? No, he didn't say how hard. He went, how big is your dick right now?
While
Which is just like the wrong way to ask. Like I understood what he was saying, but it was like that was just the wrong way to ask that question. How big is your dick right now? And I was like, what?
how about like how
He's like,
hype? How about
"Dude,
how
the
hyped are
fucking
you?
Ravens and then the fucking O's, baby? Are you not fucking stoked?"
Are you not entertained?
He goes, "Oh, dude, I was crazy, man, because I had a fucking rough morning this morning, and then some fucking guy tried to put the O's game on the TV at the bar, and dude, I had to go outside and hit the vape, man." I was
he said my
fucking
voice was
heated.
done. He goes, your voice on the phone was like.
Oh yeah, he
you
was
could
like,
tell.
dude, some fucking guy tried to put the fucking O's game on. I was fucking pissed.
Kuhn is a huge reason why I decided to start. Jesus Christ, get it. Kuhn's a huge reason why I like got fire under my ass to start the pod, because he would call me like almost. It started during COVID, but he would call me almost every day after work, on the dot, like 2:20, 2:30 on his way home.
Yeah.
Like I know when shit gets fucked up on the phone, he's hitting dead spots on the drive. I just hang up because he's gonna hit me back in a minute, be like, "Yo, hit a dead spot." Like,
Yeah.
I knew like 20 minutes into our convo that he's hitting a dead spot. Now he can't call Zach with that bullshit because Zach is like,
I just won't answer again.
He's fucking crawling in his skin after 5 minutes of a conversation.
Yeah, I'm off.
You know, I like to get.
don't
I
know.
like to.
Sometimes Zach can keep going though.
He
Yeah, I was
can,
like-
but I like to talk to Zach and make him feel like I'm going to be going a long time, and then end abruptly because I know he just nutted as soon as I was like, "Hey, man, I'll let you
Exciting.
go. I'll see you guys."
I was literally
I'll see you
about
later."
to take my girlfriend back to her car so she could drive back to PA, and she's like standing there with her bag, and I'm just on the phone with Kuhn. She's like, "What? Hello?
Are we
I was like,
going?
I'm trying. I was like, "All right, dude. Well, I'll see you. Are you going Wednesday?" He goes, "Yeah, dude. Also,
Before I let you
fucking
go.
blah, blah."
Before I let you go.
Oh god.
Yeah, no. We
Before
would
I let
have
you go.
daily, like hour-long conversations to where we would talk about some funny ass shit and be like, "Dude, we gotta fucking record this. Like, this shit is hilarious."
Yeah.
You guys gonna miss your
But
open
yeah,
mic.
I know. Well, yeah. I guess we should. I guess we should wrap.
We gotta hit that.
7:20. We should get rapping. But yeah, no, it was yeah, Coon with the calls. If I don't get if it's not every day, but if I don't get a call in the week, I'm like, something's up with Coon. He's not
Are you
feeling
going,
it this
Zach?
week.
Yeah.
He's not feeling it. He's not feeling
Sorry,
good
man.
this week.
You
Coon's
going
not
next
feeling
weekend?
good.
Coon, you going tonight? Come the fuck
Come
on,
up for
bro.
an hour.
You gotta go, Coon. You gotta support.
We gotta have the squad, dude.
Yeah,
is
come
your
up and
family
support.
coming?
Yeah, my mom and
You're not going?
Julie
I can't
and
make tonight.
I know.
my mom, Julie, and Davon are coming.
I might come.
Live and
Dude,
Let me
I
get
have-
off the mic here and then get situated in my mind.
I have
and then,
no material. I could bomb. It could be hilarious.
I have a tight 5.
You have a Type 5? I've literally not done any bits, and I'm just going to fucking wing it when I get up there. I'm just going to wing it. But yeah, this is Slippery Stallions. What's the episode?
Who
Fucking
fucking knows?
46 or something? We're almost at 50, which would be an
Before
awesome
think
episode.
this is
before we wrap
49,
this up,
Really?
passionate.
48, 49.
Coon's passion for Baltimore sports
Coon's Passion, a new Slippery Stallions fragrance
back.
coming out soon.
leads back to passion, the passion episode.
Passion of the Christ.
No,
Yeah.
we have a passion episode, right? Don't we have
Yeah,
one?
pure passion.
Pure Passion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
Now we're actually going to come out with a smell,
Stavi was not in Ocean
a scent
City.
called
We know that, dude.
Coon's Passion. Yeah, that was Grease or something.
This one is
Um,
definitely
Yeah, it was.
gonna be called Chicken Kickin'.
Chicken.
No, it is
For sure.
chicken kicking.
Yeah.
MD chicken kicking.
No, just
Yeah, just
Chicken
chicken.
kicking.
You
Yeah.
don't,
Alright,
we don't
just-
have to
yeah,
add
just don't
Maryland
go
in
crazy.
there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
Ravens
implied.
football chicken kicking.
Yeah.
With
Ravens,
an
Orioles, chicken kicking, finger licking, Dave's
Terps.
Hot Chicken Good.
I am excited to try to get some viral ass moments.
All right, guys. Slippery Stallions, we're out. Thanks for listening.
Gang, gang.
Thanks.
So, yeah.
And you're finished.